Your phone charger just became the most dangerous item in your luggage. And if you pack it in the wrong bag, you won't just get stopped at security. You'll watch TSA agents confiscate your belongings, flag your name in their system, and possibly ban you from flying altogether. This isn't speculation. This is happening right now at airports across the country, and most travelers have absolutely no idea they're breaking rules that didn't even exist a few years ago. If you're planning to fly anytime soon, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because what I'm about to show you could be the difference between a smooth trip and a complete airport nightmare. Let me start with the #1 most confiscated electronic device in airport history, and I guarantee it's sitting in your luggage right now: your portable charger. That innocent little power bank you bought to keep your phone alive during layovers? It's classified as a fire hazard. Here's why. Lithium-ion batteries are prone to something called thermal runaway. That's a fancy term for spontaneous combustion. If your power bank catches fire in the cargo hold of a plane, there's no way to put it out. The smoke spreads, the pressure builds, and catastrophic failure becomes a very real possibility. This is why the TSA has a zero-tolerance policy. Any device that charges your electronics without plugging into a wall outlet must go in your carry-on bag, not your checked luggage, not in your purse at the bottom of your suitcase, in the cabin with you, where crew members can respond immediately if something goes wrong. And here's the part that catches people off guard. If your power bank exceeds 100 watt-hours, TSA will confiscate it on the spot. No warnings, no second chances. Check the label before you fly, because ignorance won't save your gear. Now, let's talk about something that surprises a lot of travelers, especially those who care about looking good on the road. Cordless hair straighteners that run on butane cartridges. These sleek, portable styling tools have become incredibly popular, but they're also incredibly restricted. The butane inside is pressurized gas, and in the eyes of airport security, pressurized gas equals potential explosive. You can bring one in your carry-on, but only if it has a protective safety cover over the heating element. And those spare butane refill cartridges you bought? Leave them at home. Pack one, and it will be confiscated immediately, no exceptions. Here's one that catches older travelers constantly: battery-powered heated vests. They're perfect for cold flights, and people love them. But the battery pack inside is pure lithium, and most people don't even think about it when they fold the vest and toss it into their checked bag. You can absolutely check the vest itself, but you must unplug the battery pack and carry it with you in the cabin. If TSA finds a vest with the battery still connected inside checked luggage, they'll pull your bag, inspect it, and delay your entire trip. Smart luggage is another minefield. If you bought one of those high-tech suitcases with a built-in USB charger or GPS tracker, listen carefully. If the battery doesn't easily pop out, that bag isn't flying. Airlines have gotten incredibly strict about non-removable batteries in 2026, and the rule is simple. You must be able to eject the battery with one hand. If you get forced to gate check your carry-on and the battery is still inside, you'll have to rip it out before handing over your bag. If it's stuck or hardwired in, the bag stays behind. Yes, even if it's a $1,000 suitcase. Electric hand warmers are another surprise culprit. Unlike the old shake-to-activate chemical packets, the new rechargeable electric versions contain high-density lithium batteries. Treat them exactly like you would a cell phone. They belong in your carry-on, never in checked luggage. Same goes for those electric heating pads people bring for muscle pain or arthritis relief. If it plugs in or recharges, it flies with you, not underneath the plane. Medical devices create a whole separate category of confusion. Your CPAP machine? Bring it on board, no problem. But what about the spare battery you packed so you can use it during the flight? Spare medical batteries often exceed normal size limits, but you are allowed to bring them as long as they're in your carry-on and properly protected from short-circuiting. Use electrical tape over the terminals, or keep them in their original packaging. Never, ever check a loose medical battery. It's a fire risk and a rule violation. Hearing aids present a similar trap. If you're still using old-school zinc air batteries with the little sticker tabs, you can pack those anywhere. But modern rechargeable hearing aid cases have lithium batteries built into the charging case itself. The hearing aids can stay in your ears, obviously, but the charger case must go in your carry-on, not your checked bag. Portable oxygen concentrators are critical for travelers with respiratory conditions, but they come with strict rules. You cannot check a battery-powered POC. The pressure changes in the cargo hold can affect the device, and the batteries are considered a serious fire risk. Bring it on board and make absolutely sure you have enough battery life for 150% of your flight duration. Airlines require that buffer in case of delays, and if you don't have it, you're not boarding. Collapsible electric scooters and wheelchairs are among the most complex items to travel with. You can't just fold them up and hand them to the baggage handler. In most cases, you need to disconnect the battery and bring it into the cabin with you while the frame goes underneath. The power source stays with you, always. And here's the critical part. You need to contact your airline at least 48 hours before your flight to confirm their specific protocol. Every carrier handles this differently, and showing up unprepared could mean you're not flying that day. Portable nebulizers follow the same logic as CPAPs. The old tabletop plug-in models are fine in checked bags, but the handheld battery-powered versions must stay in your carry-on. If the device has a battery you can't physically see, assume it's dangerous, and pack accordingly. Now here's a bizarre one that doesn't involve fire, but will absolutely get your bag searched. Electric toothbrushes and razors. If your toothbrush turns on inside your checked bag, the vibration sets off alarms. Baggage handlers think it might be an improvised device, and they will open your bag and tear through everything to find the source of the noise. It sounds absurd, but it happens constantly. Tape the power button down with electrical tape or pack it in a hard travel case so it can't accidentally activate. The same goes for electric razors. Engage the travel lock if it has one, or better yet, just pack it in your carry-on so you can prove what it is if it starts buzzing mid-security. Tablets and e-readers are another category people get wrong. You might think, I'll just read my Kindle at the hotel and toss it into your checked bag. Don't. Tablets and e-readers have large, flat lithium batteries that are easily punctured if a heavy suitcase lands on top of them during handling. A punctured battery doesn't just break your device. It starts a fire. All screens, all tablets, all e-readers stay in your carry-on. It keeps them safe from both theft and crushing. There's been a huge rumor floating around that certain airlines banned Apple AirTags in luggage. Let me clear this up. AirTags are allowed. The tiny battery inside an AirTag contains only 0.3 grams of lithium, which is well below any danger threshold. You can absolutely keep them in your checked luggage to track your bags, and they're completely safe. Finally, laptops. Sometimes you run out of space in your carry-on and think, I'll just check my laptop this once. If you check it while it's in sleep mode, it can wake up mid-flight, overheat, and ignite the fabric or clothing around it. If you absolutely must check a laptop, and I'm telling you right now you shouldn't, power it down completely. Not sleep mode. Not hibernate. Off. Fully shut down. That's the only way to eliminate the risk. Let me give you the bigger picture here, because this isn't just about following arbitrary rules. Airlines and security agencies have watched lithium battery incidents increase year after year. Fires caused by improperly packed electronics have forced emergency landings, caused injuries, and created genuine safety crises. The rules aren't designed to inconvenience you. They're designed to keep planes in the air and passengers alive. So here's your action plan before your next flight. First, go through every electronic device you're packing and ask yourself, does this have a battery? If the answer is yes, it goes in your carry-on unless it's a standard AA or AAA cell. Second, check the watt-hour rating on your power banks and external batteries. If it's over 100, leave it at home or buy a compliant replacement. Third, remove all batteries from checked items like heated vests, smart luggage, and any other gear where the battery is detachable. Fourth, tape down power buttons on toothbrushes, razors, and any vibrating devices that could accidentally turn on. And here's a pro tip most travelers never think about. Take photos of the labels on your electronics, especially medical devices and power banks. If TSA questions you, being able to quickly show proof that your device is compliant can save you 20 minutes of stress and interrogation. The TSA isn't trying to ruin your trip, but they will enforce these rules without exception, and the agents at the checkpoint don't have the authority to make judgment calls. If your item violates policy, it's getting confiscated or you're repacking right there in front of everyone. Don't be that person. If this video just saved you from a major airport disaster, smash that like button and share it with anyone you know who travels. And subscribe for more critical travel updates that keep you informed, compliant, and stress-free. Check the description for a complete downloadable checklist of TSA-approved electronics so you can pack with confidence every single time. Your next flight doesn't have to be a gamble. Get it right the first time.